What is communication?
In this video, I am going to be telling you what communication is. And if I were to start off with the simple, basic definition of what communication is, reading it off a piece of paper, this is what it would be. Communication is a continuous transactional process involving participants operating within specific contexts where they create a relationship by simultaneously sending and receiving messages via channels which may or may not be distorted by noise. What does that mean? We have to understand some concepts and models in which that would explain it. So let's start with the three main communication models. The first would be linear. Linear communication is a one-way transactional communications where you have a sender and a receiver. I am sending their message, you are receiving it. The next form of communication will be interactional communications. This is two-way where you have a sender-receiver, and then also the receiver can also send messages, but not direct. It's kind of paused and continue later on. Third model of communication is transactional. Transactional is the most realistic. It is face-to-face communication, interactions with your friends. It's like talking, it's holding a conversation with someone. The next thing we have to understand is that communication can be intentional or unintentional. With that said, we have verbal and non-verbal. So usually verbal is intentional. Verbal is words, like the spoken word or the written word. And it's important to understand that words create worlds. Words shape how we see everything. Words give objects meanings that they haven't before. They become more symbolic to us. The next thing is nonverbal communication. Nonverbal communication is probably something that we do all the time, and that's us communicating when we don't think we are. There's one example which is paralanguage, and paralanguage is the volume or the pitch or the tone of what I'm saying. The next is body language, postures, gestures, hand movement, Body language is one of the most important
major key to success
of nonverbal communication, because people really perceive how we are by the way we present ourselves. And with all that said, I want to just give 4 more points that I want to make sure that everyone understands. Communication is irreversible, so be careful of what you say or what you even don't say, because you can't take it back, it's out there. Next is communication is unrepeatable. Unrepeatable. So if you ask me to give this definition of what communication is tomorrow, you'll probably get a completely different answer, and I'm sorry that I can't, say this word for word. There's nothing I can do. The next thing is that communication is contextual, so everything we say or do is in context. Finally, you cannot not communicate. People are always communicating, so don't forget that. I hope this video was helpful. This is Shae signing off. I'm sorry that was weird. Sorry I pointed at you.